Hello, Btw here. I wanted to first off apologize that it's been a while that I have, recorded and posted anything. I have a few good videos already in the works, and the next one's the next summer video, which if you haven't watched that yet, I go suggest checking it out. So, I'm putting this video out. I'm going to get it quickly recorded, quickly edited, and I'm going to give it out for y'all for your entertainment. Without further ado, we're going to be playing a game that has been in my wish list for a minute. Let's go and play I Live Under Your House. A creepy game. You know that I love these so far. And let's just see. I open my eyes and here I am, home again. It's such a wonderful feeling. Oh, where am I? Is this my eyeball? Oh, that's an eyeball that I can use to click on things. Clicky, clicky. For years I've been digging these tunnels, and I don't even really know how long they are or how many turns they have. And yet, I find it easy to navigate here. All the information about this place is stored inside my head at the level of a conditioned reflex. This is awesome. As usual, no one. That's good. That's very good. I like being alone. Me too, actually. Me too. This is the main hall. How nice is it here? Every time I come here, I feel joy and pride because I dug all these holes. I don't even know which one to go in first today. Oh. Let's not go into the area that's giving me, trypophobia, thank you. I'm going to, in fact, ignore that and just continue on. Down this one. I rarely go outside, especially since he's waiting for me on the way. There's a spirit standing right at the exit, and every time I pass by, he starts talking to me, and I don't like to intercourse with him. What? I'm sorry? Intercourse? That's a strong word to use. Alright, let's go down the door number 3. Every tunnel's different. For example, this one is narrower than others. Sometimes I think I might get stuck in it, and then my heart starts beating harder. My whole body starts to get tense, and I can't help it. I have to move slowly if I want to get out of it. I love this feeling. Oh, no. Oh, claustrophobia. How many phobias do I have? Holy crap, I have to take into that note. I have claustrophobia, trypophobia, thesiophobia, whatever that, one is for heights. That one too. But I feel like that's a natural one. Well, let's go deeper, I guess. Oh, look. It looks like a worm. What is that? I need to find something sharp to cut it open and see who's in... Excuse me? I need to find something sharp to open it up and see who she used to be or what she has become. Okay. It bothers me knowing that he knows that I know that it's a she. This is my sleeping place. This is where This is where I usually sleep. Although I can sleep anywhere, I still prefer to sleep here. I'm so tired, but I can't sleep yet. At least you're looking out for your best interest, I guess. Let's keep going in the holes. Ahead of me is I'm sorry that I'm having a hard time with English right now. I'm sorry that I keep messing with my eye. Alright. Ahead of me is my pebble space, where I keep the different stones I find during my excavations. I like to look at them, to stroke them. Oh, how I like to stroke them. Sometimes I even dream about stroking a stone and feeling it so real. I can feel it at the tip of my fingers. I love stones. Yeah, that's not creepy. That's not creepy at all. Nope, not at all. Ooh, pebbles. I found a rock sharp enough to cut through the someone's belly. Oh, that's great! Ugh. I like this. It's getting morbid. Alright, thing. I think I can cut you open now? She died when I was born, or so it seemed to be. I never knew my father, and maybe a creature like me has no father at all. For as long as I can remember, I've been alone all my life. At first, I just watched her body, hoping maybe something else would crawl out of it and I would have a new relative. However, this did not happen. I talked to her body from time to time out of loneliness, though I mooed, made different sounds rather than spoke. I had to eat its various parts because I was hungry. I am so grateful to her. If not for her sacrifice, I would have died. Oh, why are we eating people? Over time, I began to notice that her body was crusting over, and the places I had bitten were scarred. I realized that she was still alive, so I started eating her body more carefully, trying not to take too big of a bite. Layer after layer, her body grew a kind of crust, eventually forming a cocoon through which I could no longer penetrate. I don't know how much time had passed since then, but I waited and waited, long enough for something to happen, but nothing happened. It's a pity she never saw what beautiful creature I had become, how many tunnels I had dug. Well, now I'm sure I'm all alone in the world. Great! I'm tired of worrying about her. Okay. Can I go through the door now? Can I go to sleep? Do I need to sleep? That's Pebbles. Okay, I don't need to go touch Pebbles. Let's just go to bed. Oh god. They're laughing at me. Every night when I try to sleep, they come to me and make fun of me. They laugh. They laugh so much fun when I cry. Oh god. That one gets me. That's making my toes curl. Ah, god. I'm not gonna look at it. I'm gonna just try to read. They watch during the day and wait for me to do something stupid, looking for opportunities to make fun of me so they can come and laugh at night. Sometimes they talk to me, whisper things. They want me to go outside. Oh, that was pretty cute. After a night of torture like this, I usually wake up tired and hungry, so I crawl outside in search of food. What a terrible noise! It won't stop! What the hell? I don't seem to have any other choice. I have to go outside and see what's going on. Okay, let's go outside. Whatever we are, wherever we are, hey! There you are. I know the shorts. It's because of those noises, isn't it? I don't want to leave my home. Maybe it will subside on its own? Nonsense. Maybe they came to take your home. Maybe they came for you. Who knows? What's making those awful noises? You must come out. Okay. So, I'm out, and then what? You know what's next. The same thing you always do. The same thing you do when you're hungry. What makes your breathing quicken and your whole body tingle. It's time to go outside again. As soon as I crawled out into this open air, a disgusting sight came into my view. There were metal creatures everywhere, and a horrible-looking structure stood before my eyes. I had no specific plan of action. One of those obvious, but one thing was obvious to me. There is construction going on, and they are building right over my head, and something has to be done about it. There were too many people around, and I couldn't act out in the open. I had to wait for the right moment and start watching. You vile creatures, will you pay for disturbing my peace? Yeah, bees, bees, bees. What should I do with you? I have to be careful. If they find me, it's all gone. But I can't do nothing either. My strength isn't enough to deal with only one of them. But maybe if you kill one, the hunger is getting stronger and stronger. No strength to hold back. Something has to be done. Oh, okay, I didn't expect I was going to be making decisions in this game. Like, left or right, up or down, booty or titties. Still, nonetheless. I think it's time we get a good meal. Let's kill. For those of you that wanted me to choose a different one, well, that's on you. Play the game yourself. Yum, 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 yummy bee! Ah! This is my skull room. After the first time I ate a human, I lay tired outside and didn't even have the energy to crawl back home. The very first one I had was some guy sitting in the woods drinking a beer and talking to himself. At first, I didn't want to do anything to him. I was just interested in watching him. When he noticed me, he started laughing out loud and pointing his finger. Then he suddenly picked up a stick and started hitting me with it. When it was over, I lay there for a long time looking at his skull. Over time, I have accumulated so many skulls that sometimes I burrow inside this pile and gradually fall asleep. Yeah, I also fall asleep in skulls too. Worker's skull. Another skull in my collection. I have absolutely no memory of how it all happens. It's like I'm in a wild ecstasy and then it's all over. My stomach is full, my breathing is heavy, and I want to sleep. Eventually the house was finished. Different people began to come and go from the house. The unbearable stomping was causing me to have anxiety attacks with every knock. What if they find me? What if it never ends? And I have to go move somewhere else? Where would I go? I don't have the energy to dig new tunnels. From time to time, I had to crawl out and see if everything was okay. If they were looking for me. For some reason, I had the distinct feeling that they had come out to hunt me down. Then one day, people came in and dragged a huge number of boxes. A woman in a blue dress yelled at them and waved her hands, and then everyone left, but the woman stayed in the house. Time passed, and no one else came to the house. It was just this woman. Well, she doesn't look like a threat, I thought. However, pretty quickly my life turned into a nightmare. Pretty much my entire living area was right under the house. Every action she took, every step, every sneeze echoed through the depths of my sanctuary. Her life became a part of my life. Gradually, I go to know her schedule, what she does, how she does. I knew all her habits, the rhythm of her gait. I began to feel my sleep was disturbed. I couldn't sleep with something constantly pounding, muttering and shuffling over my body. In the few hours when I did manage to put to sleep, the ghost of the night would come back and haunt me and make fun of me. Oh, yes, they really had a lot of laugh about. Thus, my torture became 24-hour routine. I had to do something about it, even at the risk of being caught. At the risk of losing my home. Ah, who am I kidding? I don't have a home anymore. She took it from me. I must get out and stop this nightmare. Chapter 1. Loathe. A thrill of excitement overwhelms me. I no longer have the strength to hold it back and watch from the sidelines. It's time to find out who lives above me. Whoa. I need to look around carefully before I act. Oh, what? You actually move in this game? It's not just some like 2D reading thing? Oh, I'm small. I'm either small or I'm crouched. Why is everything green? What? Can I open the door? Can I click anything? Can I do something? Can I jump? Can I sneeze? Can I sit in this chair? No. No to all of that, apparently. I can't even run. Hello? Are you here, lady? This is the first time... This is the first time I've ever been inside a human house. There's so much space. It makes me sick. The only thing worse than this is the outdoors. Ooh, a plant. What is this? What is this fine item that I might eat? These sick bastards are ripping out plants and putting them in containers. I find it difficult to understand the meaning of these perverse acts. Ah, I know what that is. It's called a book. Once upon a time, I was very hungry. And just at that moment, a little man sat down next to the entrance of my home. I remember he had little hands, little feet, and he was like a puppet. The little man also had a bag with him. I don't remember being aware of all the dangers of the world at the time, so I climbed out of my hiding place with interest and began to look at him. Then the little man didn't even notice my existence right away. But when he did see me, his eyes widened, his mouth opened in that unimaginable way, and made a horrible, disgusting sound. That sound was driving me crazy. I wanted to get closer to him, but he kept crawling farther and farther away from me. Eventually, the feeling came over me, and then all I remember was he had his head in my hands. His body was lying somewhere nearby. His bag had brought... Ah! I'm having a hard time reading this. His body was lying somewhere nearby. His bag he had brought with him was slightly torn, and then I saw books scattered around. I don't know why they caught my eye, but I took them with me. Many pages were badly damaged and stained with blood. Some pages were missing altogether. But that didn't stop me. I began to study them, and it was thanks to these books that I was able to learn language of these. I was able to learn language of these creatures and get some idea of the human world. I found new books over time. I'm not going to keep doing it like that. I found new books over time. For example, when I ate a couple of campers, I enjoy reading. I'll have to remember to pick up a book when I'm all done. Oh, lovely. So whatever the heck we are is interesting and gross and creepy and either cannibal, depending if we're human, or just some creature that eats human. I don't like to think about that. What's in here? Oh, is this the bathroom? A toilet. Ah, what a horrible and terrifying sound! I'll have to deal with that thing. It scares me. Bathtub? Can I take a bath? Hello? Anyone in there? No? Okay. Ooh, boxes. Boxes. I remember people lugging these boxes here. I wonder what's in them. Well, why don't we go snooping? Because why not? It'd be nice if we could actually open them. Oh, parkour! I'm above the world! You can't stop me now, Jennifer Lopez! Well, apparently you can. Damn it, I fell. Anyway. What's in here? That's it. There she is, lying in front of me. All I've left to do is take the first step. But I don't dare. Why? Something is wrong. My mood is not the same. I don't feel the same rush of energy and unbearable restraint as before. Well, maybe I should come back later. Apparently now is not the right time. Yeah, I should definitely keep an eye on her. Maybe it's a trap. Well, until next time, Birdie. Why couldn't I kill her? And all the sounds she makes now don't seem to disgust me. I would even say I've become interested in hearing what she's doing. There's water running down the pipes somewhere, and here she seems to be taking things out of boxes. Huh. I wonder what she keeps in them after all. I think when I was lying at her door, I felt something strange. A feeling I had never felt toward another living creature. And so I look at the pile of skulls, and I want to make some of my best skull. My dearest one, and I took it to her. Leave it under the door somewhere. What is happening to me? What is going on? Why am I feeling these feelings? Should I leave it in front of her door? What's on top of this now? More books. Yes. Oh, a pile of laundry. I could smell it as soon as I entered the room. That smell. It holds your breath. I've never smelled anything like it before. Maybe I should take something with me, just as a reminder. I decided to take one of her dresses with me. Ooh, I got a dress. Now I can look pretty. For all the boys. Alright, bathroom's closed. Can't go in there. Box room. Oh, it's an office. Can we climb the chair? We can. Papers. Cactus. I'm pretty sure that's what I saw last time. More papers. Anyway, Miss Lady, I've got a present for you. Yes. Where are you? I don't see you in the room. Strange. The bed is empty, and apparently she's not in the house either. Where could she have gone at this hour? I have to leave what I've brought for her and hurry back to the window in case she comes back. Okay. Number one, why is this the size of Texas? With the bed... No. No. That makes no sense. What? I left a present for you, lover. Yeah, no, that head would literally lay right here on this couch. That is not a human head. If it is, it's probably Shaquille O'Neal's. Well, it looks like I need to crawl back into my hole now. I need to go back home and enjoy my pile of skulls. Here you are, back again. But something has changed in you. Nothing has changed in me. Everything is the same as before. Is it? I thought you liked being alone. It is. And I always will be alone. I don't need anyone by my side. Why did you hesitate when you had the chance to kill her? What are you hoping for? What do you think will happen when she sees you? the same thing that always happens. Shut up! Your mere experience will cause her to vomit. You're different from her. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Or do you think she'll move here? Maybe, but only in pieces, right? Shut up, you vile spirit! I'll prove you wrong. I'll go back to her house right now and wait for her in her bedroom. And we'll go back to my place together. You understand? I told you. You've changed. Okay, so we are now going to... Where's the skull? Did she take the gift already? Did she actually enjoy the giant human skull? I guess I'm going to wait in here for her. Yay. Not creepy. A note addressing Mock. Mock? Who is he? The note tells him to remember to pick up the box from the nightstand that contains candles needed for... I don't understand. There's a lot of words I don't know. Damn it! Mark, we did it! Take it to the basement. Pay attention. It's still moving. Should we just dismember it right in the basement? My whole body hurts terribly. What happened? I don't remember how I got here at all. I read the note and then... it hurts. I can't remember anything. I have to go home. Oh boy. So whatever happened, they knocked me the F out. So is the room that I was just in occupied by Miss Mark and Miss Mary now? I read the note. The note is no longer there. That's great. That's just dandy. How's come I moved faster for a second? That made no sense. I don't trust going out the front door. I don't. I'm gonna go to the kitchen window. Because that's where that I entered. I'm smart. Oh, it's closed. Can I not open it? Please tell me I can open it. Please? Nope. It looks like I'm gonna try to go out the door. That's great. Can I climb up this? What's this? Oh! I better get out. That's a cleaver. They wanted to dismember me. I'm going home. Chapter 2. Betrayal. Ooh, I'm outside now. Ooh. Oh. Nope. That's gonna be a no for me, dog. Get me home. Get me home. Get me home. Where even is that house? Is that a tent? That's a tent. Why is there a strobe light? This is the tent of those pesky campers. They obviously shouldn't have set up camp up near me, near my place. Oh, yay. So, a bloody thing that, you know, means I murdered someone. Oh, okay, I strafe faster. I'm strafing faster. I strafe faster when I do this. That's a tree. It's just being lit up. I don't... Her dress. What is it doing here? Ow. Wait, her dress. Her dress! Her dress is here! What? Pick it up! Oh god. What's going on? I know I'm a little murdering creature, but what's going on? What did I do? Other than be a little creature thing. This backpack is remarkably similar to the one that the little man had. I remember how, in some fit of rage and hunger, I killed him, and books fell out in the exact same backpack. I took them, and that's how I learned to understand language of humans. What's going on here? What is indeed going beyond here? I see a light. I don't like this. Nope. I don't like this at all. Oh God. No, 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 no! What is that? What is it? Salt? It wasn't here before. My body feels weak and sleepy, so I think I should lie down for a while, but I need to go first. Did it really work? Why is that thing still moving? Fuck! Something's wrong. Mark, I told you we have to dismember it. At least we had a chance in the basement while it was passed out. You know it wouldn't help anyway. It can only be killed through a ritual. That's what the book said. My whole body feels as if it's weightless. I can't move. I can barely look from side to side. What's going on here? That's her. The girl I risked myself for by getting out. Who's that with her? I don't remember him. What an ugly thing it is. Do you think it knows what's going on? Who cares what that thing understands? Mark, it killed our father. Why doesn't it die for that worry? Why doesn't it die is what worries me. Ugly? Why does she say such hurtful things? She didn't like what I brought her, and this is after all we had. What a fool I was. I thought we were made for each other. It seemed to me that I knew her well, that maybe somewhere deep down in her soul she guessed about my presence, and she was waiting for me to come. Are you sure we haven't forgotten anything? Solomon's cell is holding it together, but I don't see foam from its mouth or blue flames or anything like that. Holy shit, Mark, you're asking me that? Well, yes, I'm asking you. You have the book. That's what I thought would happen someday. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe I should really die. Why should I live? When she treats me like that, I feel something new again. And it's as if 1,000 needles were tearing from my inside. Oh shit, Mark. I get it. We forgot. Don't tell me. We forgot the fucking candles, Mark. Fucking candles. I think my strength is coming back to me. Huh? I can move again. So that's how it is. So she wanted to get rid of me all this time. Well, you know, you've brought me a lot of new sensations, feelings that I haven't experienced before. And now, after everything that happened, I'm so tired. I'm really hungry. And I want to take you out to dinner. Mark, I think it's gonna break out. Now it's your turn to come to my house. Ooh. Chapter 3, Revelations. I moved into Mary's house. You could say she invited me herself, huh? Now, she and I talk to each other a lot. I also began to better understand why people put flowers in pots. However, I don't use flowers. I like to use other things to furnish my surroundings. I also removed that awful black box. Now instead, it's something that is pleasing to my eye. I think I could live here. Mary doesn't seem to mind either. I'm getting more and more used to open spaces. Mary and I will have to go down to my place one more time, though we are expecting children. I can't imagine how it happened myself, but the larvae are already pretty big. Oh God, what am I? They will need to be taken to my lair. After all, they are my children. They will be more comfortable there. By the way, the voices have stopped, and I don't hear that awful laughter anymore. I think I know what word the word happiness means, and yet sometimes I feel sad. Ending number 3. So there's more than one ending. Well, that was interesting. I thought this was going to be about a lot more stuff, but apparently I was wrong. But then again, it wasn't an expensive game. But to quickly wrap things up here, I want to thank you, and I want to let you know that the next Soma video will be coming up soon, and that if you liked this video, go ahead and leave a comment down and give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more like of the endings, let me know, because I like this. It's creepy, and I don't like the main character of whatever the hell we are, but it's interesting, and there's more things that we can obviously do. And then at some point, maybe if, you know, we like this enough, I'll get the DLC, and then we can play that. But until next time, I thank you again. You all have a great night. Drink plenty of water. And remember, never trust a man in sandals. Good night.